These are my favorite pocket fountain pens, the Kaweco Liliput in brass and the Traveler's Company fountain pen in brass. And today we're doing a showdown and I'm going to tell you which one's my favorite. The Traveler's Company pen is 4 inches capped and posts to about 5.5 inches. The cap slides off quickly, no threads, and the writing experience starts immediately. The Kaweco Liliput is even smaller at about 3.8 inches capped and about 5 inches posted. It's sleek, minimalist, and yeah, it just looks cooler, but every action on this pen requires screwing. Cap on, cap off, posting. It's precision machined, but slower to operate. And the reason I chose brass is because I do like the way that brass patinas over time, and they both will do that beautifully, unless you're wearing gloves like me. Now let's talk about the clip. The Traveler's Company fountain pen comes with the clip, and you can easily take it off by just unscrewing the top off and then removing it quite easily. If you're not into the clip at all, it's a stainless steel clip, and that way it kind of gives you that like bullet looking military style pen in all its glory. Now the Liliput, no pen. It's just, it is what it is. But you can purchase a clip from Kaweco and it comes in copper or black. So none that are brass, so it won't match the aesthetic perfectly, but it's a slip-on clip and I'm not sure I trust it, honestly, and I don't want to lose it because I do like this pen a lot and it's not cheap. I mean, it doesn't look bad with a copper clip on a brass pen. It's just, I don't know, it's just a little off. It's not that this one is not brass, but it just looks fine in this aesthetic. This one, I would have liked it. But you know what? My thing with the Liliput, I don't like it with a clip. I like it like this because in the fidget category, we'll just call it that, this one clearly wins. It's just so nice to hold and just fiddle around with. Spinning it around, it's just really nice hand feel. This one, I don't get those similar sentiments. This thing is a little hard. If you want to put like a string or something through it, you could do that. I like it on my Traveler's Company notebook, so on the clip, so I always have it clipped. So that is my preference between these two. I like the TC clipped and I like the Liliput unclipped. So let's talk about presentation in the box they came in, and that one, the Liliput, wins by a mile. And that's not because this one did anything bad, it's just the Liliput comes in a tin box that you could reuse. So I use that in my EDC. I put my Rory Vaughan Aurora A28 in there, that flashlight, along with like some meds, some allergy pills, put that in there, put it in my sling, ready to go. That's really cool. This one comes in a nice cardboard box with like a plastic covering window so you can see it. And it's fine, it's protected, nothing's gonna happen to the pen while in that box, but reusability, really cool from Kaweco. So we're talking about a pen, how do they write? So in terms of writing, both of them I think write beautifully. It's a steel nib. I have the TC in a fine and the Liliput in medium, and they both flow super well. It keeps up if you're writing fast, and no issues there. I wrote on all sorts of different types of paper and it writes really well. So I say it's a push in that. I do prefer a more fine nib, so I do like the way this one writes better, but I'm not counting that against this because you can get this one in fine. So it's just a matter of your preference. So I think that's a push because they both write beautifully. So let's talk customizations and options. And the Traveler's Company is what it is. They randomly, infrequently drop a limited edition, and I did grab one for my wife in like a mint green type color, but it is still brass, but it's got like a mint green coat on it. Same pen, just with the green thing, writes well, obviously. And the Kaweco Liliput comes in a whole variety of options in both material and colors. The fire blue was of particular interest to me, but I ended up going with brass just because I really like patina and I just like brass. I like this style of metal. But if you have different preferences, Kaweco's the way to go. And if you want to collect them all, this one's the way to go. This one won't take you very long to collect them all. Both come with cartridges. They both take the universal standard cartridges. just like the smaller versions. But Kaweco offers a folding mini piston converter that works beautifully with this, so you can ink it up with any ink you like. But that doesn't make this one a winner, because that same converter works on the Travelers Company, which I have in there. I have it in both. I've got this one inked up with a diamine forest green, and this one in the ancient copper. And I love both those inks, so I love writing with these guys right now. I love being able to use my own ink, whatever ink I want, instead of the standard black and blue. So while the Liliput won most of the categories, design, packaging, variety, fidgeting, I still have to go with the Travelers Company because I weigh the categories it won more heavily. So in terms of just snapping this off, putting in and getting ready to go, that's number one. I need to write down the thoughts before they are just gone from my head. And so being able to quickly just uncap and post and just start writing, that's the big deal. With the Liliput, you have to unscrew and rescrew if you're gonna write capped, and you have to write. This is just way too tiny to write unposted. So you've gotta screw it to post it as well. But once it's posted, it's almost the size of like a normal pen, but it's long enough to rest on your hand, and I can write totally fine with this when it's posted. But just those few seconds where I have to unscrew and then screw back on, I will lose ideas. I know myself, those ideas will be long gone. And then the clip. So the clip is a big deal, unfortunately for me, because I need to have it hanging off my notebooks. The two notebooks that I use is the Traveler Company notebook and the bullet journal from, I can't remember who, but each of them I have like a clip to then clip this pen to it, and another one that's like a magnetized pen holder that you still need a clip for. So, and I trust this clip. Obviously this clip ain't going on anywhere. This clip, I just don't really trust. I've never had it fall because I don't really use it that often, but this part is secure, but I'm afraid it'll just slip off, but it's not easy to take off. I just have that fear. So that my own internal things, I have no anecdotes for you to tell you that this thing falls off when it's clipped. It's my fear of that, a fear of losing this pen that I really like. So my winner is the Travelers Company brass fountain pen as the best pocket fountain pen. And I really enjoy it. I really recommend it. However, I do also recommend the Liliput. I wouldn't clip it. I think I'll just put it in my zipper pouch that I have in my Travelers Company notebook. And that way I get to enjoy it like this, or just have it on my desk and I can just spin, fidget, and be able to enjoy it. Look, it's gone. I just love how tiny it is, how sleek it is, how smooth. I really like it. So recommend both highly, but Travelers Company is my pick. And you can pick this up. I didn't pick it up for this price. I got it, I think, for the standard like 69 bucks, whatever it was, but I got it in Japanese yen. And when I went, it was pretty good conversion rate. But I've seen it for like 50 bucks on Amazon. And I will put the link in the description so you guys can choose which one you like. I'm not affiliated with any of these. I'm not gonna pick up any change from that. But just for your convenience, I'm gonna put it in the description. And if you like these types of videos, I'm a big pen nerd and I'm really getting into it over the past year and change. And I really like both these companies a lot. And I will continue on my journey. I just picked up another pen, a Franklin Christoph Model 2 that I'm really enjoying for long form writing. So please stay tuned. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, and let me know which one you like. And if there's a fountain pen that is like this same kind of vibe, like a brass or any kind of metal, let me know. Like a pocket fountain pen, I want to know. I want to try it. So please give me your ideas, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Later.